Good morning, this is Airpost Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for this new week. Today is Monday, and today I'm reading for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. And this reading here is for Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. We have a new deck called the Illuminated Tarot deck. I chose 2 cards from this deck, and something new about this deck: the swords, they become spades, the pentacles, they become diamonds, the cups, they are now hearts, and the wands, they are clubs. So the first card for you is the 6 of Diamonds, which is usually the 6 of Pentacles. And the card is about charity, harmony, and cooperation, which you can now expect coming into your life more fully. And the card number 2 is the Queen of Spades, which is usually the Queen of Swords. And the Queen is about strategy, intelligence, and ambitions. And you are empowered with strategy, intelligence, and ambitions in your life. The good tarot card is the Fool, and the Fool relates to enthusiasm. See this? I know that a spiritual approach is rarely appearing logical and sometimes even seems impractical. However, when the card appears in my reading, I can take a risk and I can trust that with faith anything is possible. The invisible realms will reveal each step along the way to me. I am meant to experience this regardless of where I travel. This is a time for me when I am learning that I am a spiritual being having a human experience. The Nature's Whispers card is the card Be Spontaneous. When you are busy, rushing, stressed, worried, or even overwhelmed, then it is easy to lose track of the simple things in your life that would normally bring you joy. So this is a huge nudge to remember to create more fun. Rediscover enthusiasm and fascination through adventure and spontaneous happenings, and engage with your life again and take in your surroundings fully, observing the importance of living life to its fullest. Decide to do something for the pleasure of it and see where life takes you. The modern mythology oracle card that came out for you is the Goddess of Compassion, saying to care enough about yourself to genuinely care for others. The myth or the legend here is that the Goddess of Compassion resides in the realm of purification and is revered by everyone for her divine guidance and her gentle and kind nature. The story is that one day a heartbroken son approached the Goddess of Compassion, and he was holding his lifeless mother and was begging for some help. And touched by the son's plight, the goddess of compassion made an unusual request. She asked the son to find a cup of sugar from a home where no one had experienced any loss or any suffering. The goddess promised that if he could find such a home, then the sugar would heal his mother and then bring peace to his heart. So the son went out, and he went from house to house asking for a cup of sugar, but each time he was met with the same response. The people said to him, "We have the sugar, but we have also experienced some loss and some suffering during our lifetime." And as the day wore on, the son realized that the lesson the goddess of compassion was trying to teach him was not fulfillable. He understood that his own pain and grief, they were not really unique, and that every person on this earth had also experienced loss and suffering in their own way. So he returned to the goddess of compassion, and he surrendered his mother's body to her, and he felt a sense of peace and of acceptance wash over him. He realized that he had learned the lesson that the goddess of compassion transformed to the mother's body into a precious diamond that contained the essence of her heart and the energies of all their family's favorite memories. The goddess then gifted this diamond to the son, empowering him to know that his mother and their shared experiences would stay with him until the end of his life. Anyone who held the diamond would be empowered by his mother's sacred life and touched with new perspectives of compassion and of loving awareness. Overwhelmed with emotion, the son burst into tears, and from that day on, he lived a life of compassion and understanding and helping others in their times of need. Before he departed from this earth, he passed the diamond down to his granddaughter, who continued the lineage for generations to come. The goddess of compassion will appear on your path as a symbol of evocative empathy, diamond strong wisdom, and inspired action in the face of pain and suffering. Her presence is here to remind you that we are all connected in the cycle of life and death, and if you are able to show kindness and understanding to others, then it can allow sweetness to emerge even in the bitterness of loss. You can say this prayer: Divine Goddess of compassion, I come before you with an open heart, seeking your guidance and your wisdom through my time of pain and suffering. May your gentle presence surround me and allow me to see the sweetness even in the most bitter of moments. Help me understand the shared nature of our lives and death, and remind me of the beauty that exists within our precious lives. I surrender myself to your divine guidance, and I ask that you help me live a life of compassion and understanding, so I may be a beacon of light and of hope to those in need. The next card is the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck. Out came the card Confidence. And the goddess Nyx is the ruler of the House of Night, and she says to you, there are a few of my chosen ones who have the confidence and the courage to live forever. There is one such immortal being who has kept this oracle safe in a castle in the Isle of Skye to be given to you when the time is right. This time is now, because this is your time. The world needs you. Much is going to be asked of you as you move through your life's challenges and you receive my gifts. Know that I have chosen you and that you have everything you need to make the right decision. Walk with your head held high and take the next step toward your goal with confidence, and I will be with you every step of the way. And the last card is the Lovely Animals Oracle card. Out came the Shark. The shark relates to agility, to progress, and to movement. The general message of the card is that you need more action in your life. Movement promotes progress and development, while stagnation will only bring you down. So watch me, says the shark, and tell me what you see. I'm always on the move, as there are lots of opportunities everywhere we go. The strengths of the shark card, they are that you are self-motivated, you are agile, and you are very observant. Opportunities are that you do new studies, you get new jobs or new agreements of any kinds, and you are personally or professionally very active. Weaknesses are there are some aggressiveness at times, and the dangers they are that you might be there might be better competitors than you are around you. And no, you are very competitive, so stick to what you want in life. That was the reading for you, Taurus. Thank you for listening. I wish you a beautiful week. Sending lots of love out to you. Take care and goodbye.